Hello. My name is Literary Haley, and I love to talk about books, specifically romance books where audiobooks are my jam. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. I started a reread, which is Sicko by Alma Jones, and I love this book so much, and I'm so happy that I'm rereading it. I'm doing the audio format of this. I read this I think in 2020, so this is going to be a really nice refresher to see if I still like this book as much as I do. So far that answer is yes. And then I started When Angels Fall by Megan McKinney, I think is the author. This is an OG bodice ripper. I'm only like 5 pages in, so I'm curious to see how far I'm able to get into this. This is going to be strictly an eyeball read, as there's no audio to it, and it takes me forever to finish books that don't have an audiobook, which is totally fine. And that is my Monday. I'm gonna go ahead and log off for the day. Happy Tuesday. I am about 20% into Sicko, and I'm loving it just as much as the first time I read it. I'm on a little walk right now, and your girl's out of breath because I don't get out enough. I haven't read any more of Midnight Angel. I tried to, and it's going to be a bit slow going for me to get into just because it's strictly an eyeball read, and my brain needs an audio to function, but I'm sure I will like it, and hopefully it will grasp my attention, and I can enjoy an eyeball read. It's Wednesday, my dudes, and have I read today? No, I haven't. It's the end of the day. It's 8:30 at night. In fact, I have some mochi, and I think I'm going to read When Angels Fall. Look at this gorgeous step back. It's so pretty. I've made like zero progress in this book. I just finished the prologue. Now I'm going to start part 1, and hopefully it picks up. It will really grab my attention. I've showered. I'm on page 88. You guys, I think this book has finally grasped me. The hero's name is Ivan. Heroine's name is Elizabeth. They haven't seen each other in 5 years. He used to be a stable boy, and now he takes over. Something happened, and they call it the scandal. Elizabeth is now poor and caring for her younger sister and younger brother, doing the best that she can. She hasn't bought new dresses in so long, to the point to where she hasn't had a new dress since she was like 15. Her bosoms have outgrown, and now she's like spilling out of dresses. Anyways, so Ivan has made a return back to this town. He invites most of the town to dinner where she attends. She says, "Why are you tormenting me like this, Ivan? What do you want from me?" You know what he replied? "Everything. I want everything from you, Lisa. And then when you've got nothing left to give, I want some more." Lord. Also, there's a guy, like an older gentleman that she was trying to marry because he has money. She doesn't want to marry this guy. So anyway, she's running through this estate. She runs into a room where, of course, Ivan is there. So that's the scene that this is from. The door is locked. He won't let her out. This is the tension is gonna kill me. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. I'm only on page 88. She's trying to leave, and he says, "I'll not have every man gazing upon you like this. I'll not give them the pleasure, for that pleasure will be mine and mine alone." Because her dress is so low cut. Oh my god. It is now 2 a.m. I've read well over 150 pages, and I don't want to stop reading, but I need to because I need to go to bed. But I'm loving this book so far. This is just everything that I could want at this moment. I'm pretty sure I've seen people say this as like when the villain gets the girl, that kind of thing. And that is so true in this, because he is like the ultimate a-hole with revenge and like isolating her and basically forcing her hand to like have him help her instead of her being able to do it on her own. He sabotages everything to where she only has him to crawl to. So I know that's not going to be everybody's thing, but it's so good. That is where I'm going to stop for the night. Hopefully I could read some more tomorrow. Happy Thursday. A little update. I'm like probably 80% into When Angels Fall, and I'm obsessed. So we have a little bit of a glimpse at the past, because this is not really a second chance romance, but kind of, because so she was rich and her family was well off and he was the stable boy. Well, the roles have been flipped and now she's the poor one and he's like the Marquez. So she's starting to work for him because, like I said, he's isolated her from everything, and the tension is very much still there. They have finally done the deed, so I guess this is a bit of a slow burn as well, but she is still adamant on like not wanting anything to do with him because she is so terrified that he's going to break her heart yet again. Probably finish this book by the end of the day. I'm so happy that I like stuck this through because I'm like obsessed with this book. And just like that, I finished it. This was so angsty. The tension was absolutely insane. This is in the OG bodice ripper romances, although it's a bodice ripper without non-con. I found that most of the time bodice rippers have non-con in them. This one does not. Definitely kept me on my toes. I'm logging off for the night. Happy Friday! I slept so weird the other day, and yesterday wasn't as bad, but today my neck is so sore. This is as far as I can turn without pain. I'm gonna start When Love Awaits by Johanna Lindsey. I love this cover so much. It also has like the gold sprayed edges, but you can tell like this is old, so it's not really there anymore. But I'm going to try to do another eyeball read. I still need to finish Sicko by Alma Jones, and I will do that either tomorrow or Sunday because I'm like halfway through the audiobook and I'll knock that out pretty good, or I can probably start today. But I'm going to get started on this eyeball read. I never even started When Love Awaits by Johanna Lindsey, but I did finish Sicko by Alma Jones, and I love it. I love it just as much as the first time that I read it. I just love all the twists and turns that happen within that book. Like you don't see them coming. At least I never saw it coming the first time around, and then second time even rereading it, it was like I still didn't pick up on those cues to even guess, you know what I mean? So I highly recommend. I need to make dinner, so I think I'm going to listen to Where We Started by Ashley Munoz. I'm pretty sure that's a small town MC romance. It's the first in a series as well. I've never read anything by this author before. Good morning. I finally started When Love Awaits by Johanna Lindsey. I've made it just this much in so far. Not much has happened. We've got like the beginning plot of the story. And then last night I got 16% into Where We Started by Ashley Munoz, and that is the beginning parts of the story as well. I'm loving both books, and I can't wait for it to like hit that moment to where I'm fully invested and don't want to put it down. I've got lots of laundry to do today, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna read, but I'm gonna try to at least finish one book. I've managed to make a pretty good dent in this book. There's a lot happening. Actually surprised that this is like holding my attention, but I'm loving it. So the hero in this one is kind of like out for revenge, and he wants some land. He marries her. She does not want to get married. This is really sad because she's literally beat into submission in order to marry him, which he doesn't know that. She's like veiled and everything, so like he can't see her face when that happens. And then when they consummate their marriage, it's dark. He has no idea. Well, he never wanted her anyway. He just wanted her for her land, and so he sends her away back to her place of being. He comes to visit her because he's got this like weird pull with her, and then he finds out that she is actually a beauty, and everybody has said that she's so ugly and all this other stuff. So he takes her back to his place, and they spend a lot of time together, and feelings start to arise. But it's like this weird thing because he's like, she can't know that I have these feelings for her, and she's like wanting to be more standoffish because he also has like this temper. And in her being there with him, he comes to find out that she's really smart when it comes to like basically bookkeeping and that sort of thing. The like, I don't even know, like the area they're in, the house that they're in is like really dirty, and so she cleans it up and all this other stuff. Now there is like a mistress in here, which was his mistress in the beginning, and he told this mistress like, don't worry, like I don't want this girl, whatever. Well, then he like tosses the mistress to the side for his wife, and the mistress is but she's definitely salty about it. I feel like there's going to be some plot within there with that because I only have this much left, and nothing has really happened of it as of yet. but I just know that the mistress is going to try to do some shady things. This isn't super angsty or spicy or anything like that. I'm waiting for the ball to drop. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to bed. Sunday fun day. I have not picked up a single book today. It is almost 2 p.m. We are going to get an early dinner, and then we'll see how much reading I will get done tonight. My son goes back to school tomorrow at a new school, so I might not even be reading later on today. It's actually Monday because we got home pretty late, and with getting everything ready for the next day, I did not close out this vlog. And I was also trying to finish When Love Awaits. I wanted to finish this so it would be wrapped up because I literally have and I read a good chunk more last night. I was really trying to read it. I have 80 pages left. Catch it on the next week with that wrap up and whatnot. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.